Ladies and gentlemen, there is something profoundly powerful about a woman who understands her worth. She is not defined by the fleeting opinions of others, nor does she rely on external validation to measure her value. Instead, she stands tall, rooted in the unshakable foundation of self-respect, self-awareness, and purpose. Today, I want to speak to you about a timeless truth. Men are deeply attracted to women who know how to detach, not out of arrogance, but from a place of confidence and wisdom. Let me clarify something from the start. Detachment is not about disconnection. It is not about closing off your heart or creating walls around your emotions. No, detachment is about understanding that your value does not depend on someone else's opinion, approval, or affection. It's about loving and giving freely while recognizing that your happiness and fulfillment ultimately come from within. A woman who detaches understands her identity. She is not desperate for attention because she knows who she is and who she is. She carries herself with a quiet strength, a gentle dignity that commands respect without uttering a word. And let me tell you, there is nothing more attractive than a woman who is secure in her identity. You see, men are drawn to this kind of woman because she represents a challenge. She is not easily swayed, not easily impressed by shallow words or superficial gestures. She is discerning. She knows her worth and she demands that others see it too, not by force, but by the way she carries herself. Her detachment sends a message: if you want to be in my life, you must come correct. You must bring integrity, honor, and purpose. When a woman operates from this mindset, she becomes a magnet for men of quality. Why? Because real men are not intimidated by a woman who knows her worth. They are inspired by her. They recognize that a woman like this will not settle for less, and in turn, she calls out the greatness in them. But let me tell you something even more profound. A woman who detaches is not only attractive to men, she is a force of transformation in every area of her life. Her detachment allows her to focus on her goals, pursue her dreams, and build a life of meaning and purpose. She does not waste her energy chasing people or things that are not meant for her. Instead, she invests in herself, her vision, and her calling. This kind of woman is unstoppable. She is the one who walks into a room and commands attention, not because she demands it, but because her presence is undeniable. She doesn't need to prove anything to anyone. She simply is. Now, I know what some of you may be thinking: isn't detachment cold? Doesn't it push people away? Absolutely not. True detachment is not about rejecting people, it's about setting boundaries. It's about protecting your heart while still being open to love. It's about giving without losing yourself in the process. Ladies, let me remind you, you are not here to beg for anyone's love or approval. You are here to shine, to grow, and to fulfill your unique purpose. And when you live with this mindset, the right people will be drawn to you, not because you need them, but because your light inspires them. Men, take note. A woman who detaches is not a woman who doesn't care. She is a woman who cares deeply, but only about what truly matters. She will not tolerate disrespect. She will not settle for mediocrity. She will not waste her time on games or empty promises. The women listening today, I challenge you, step into your power. Embrace detachment, not as a way to push people away, but as a way to protect your peace and preserve your purpose. Be the woman who inspires others by the way you live, love, and lead. And know this: when you truly embrace your worth, you will attract people who see it too. And to the men, I say this: honor the women who live this way. They are rare, but they are worth it. Rise to meet their standards. Be the kind of man who recognizes their value and cherishes their strength. Remember, true attraction is not about games or gimmicks. It's about authenticity, purpose, and respect. So be the kind of person who inspires others by the way you live. And watch as the right people are drawn to you, not because you need them, but because your light is impossible to ignore. Detachment doesn't mean a woman is cold, distant, or uncaring. Instead, it reflects her inner confidence. She knows her value and doesn't feel the need to cling to others or seek constant reassurance. This quiet self-assurance is what sets her apart from the rest. Confidence draws people in while arrogance pushes them away. Detachment is about balance, holding your head high without looking down on others. When a woman detaches, it means she recognizes her intrinsic value and doesn't allow herself to be undervalued. She knows that her worth is not dependent on someone else's opinion or actions. This self-awareness acts as a shield, protecting her from situations or relationships that don't honor her. It's this awareness that makes her presence compelling to others. Desperation can often repel, while composure and self-assurance attract. A detached woman doesn't need constant attention to feel validated. Her confidence and independence shine through, making her magnetic. Men find this trait irresistible because it suggests stability, maturity, and a sense of inner fulfillment. Detachment shows that a woman can navigate life's challenges without losing herself. She doesn't crumble under pressure or rely on others to carry her emotionally. This emotional strength is appealing because it demonstrates that she is resilient and capable of standing on her own, making her a strong partner in any relationship. When a woman exudes confidence but doesn't rely on others to maintain it, she becomes incredibly attractive. She doesn't lean on someone else to feel whole. Men admire this balance because it signifies that she can bring something meaningful to the table rather than taking from it. A detached woman channels her energy into pursuing her goals and dreams rather than seeking validation from others. This sense of purpose makes her intriguing and admirable. Men are often captivated by women who are driven and passionate because it shows that she values her time and energy. Detachment empowers women to create boundaries that protect their well-being. It's not about shutting people out, but about maintaining relationships that are built on mutual respect. Men respect women who have clear boundaries because it demonstrates a self-respect and clarity about what they will and won't accept. A detached woman understands her limits, be it emotional, physical, or mental. She doesn't allow herself to be pushed beyond what she knows is healthy or fair. Men are naturally drawn to women who are self-aware and able to stand up for themselves because it signals strength and wisdom. At the core of detachment is a deep sense of self-love. A woman who detaches doesn't seek external sources to fill her emotional gaps because she already values and respects herself. Men find this deeply attractive because it removes the burden of constant validation, allowing the relationship to flourish naturally. Detachment gives a woman a calm, composed demeanor that speaks volumes without her saying a word. This quiet strength is powerful because it creates an aura of mystery and poise. Men are drawn to this kind of energy because it shows that she is confident and grounded, making her presence both inspiring and reassuring. A detached woman doesn't settle for mediocrity, and this inspires men to rise to their full potential. She challenges them not with demands, but by the way she lives her life. Her independence and high standards encourage men to better themselves as they realize they must bring value to earn a place in her life. Detachment doesn't mean shutting people out or being emotionless. It's about being discerning, knowing who and what deserves her time, energy, and heart. This thoughtful approach to relationships shows maturity, which men find appealing because it fosters deeper, more meaningful connections. She is not easily drawn into unnecessary conflict or toxic situations. She prioritizes her peace and happiness, walking away from negativity without hesitation. This ability to maintain composure in turbulent situations is incredibly attractive as it demonstrates emotional intelligence and stability. Instead of chasing validation or relationships, a detached woman focuses on personal development and self-improvement. This dedication to her growth shows ambition and self-respect, which men admire because it signals that she is a woman with a vision for her life. A detached woman understands that not every situation or relationship is meant to last. She has the courage to walk away when something no longer serves her well-being or aligns with her values. This decisiveness demonstrates strength and wisdom, making her highly attractive to men who value integrity. She doesn't fear solitude because she knows she is whole and complete on her own. This independence is captivating because it removes the neediness that can weigh down a relationship. Men appreciate a woman who is comfortable in her own company and doesn't rely on others to fill a void. A woman who doesn't need someone else to define her or make her happy is a rare gem. Her self-sufficiency and completeness attract men because it suggests that she can contribute to a relationship as an equal partner rather than depending on it for her identity. Men of substance value women who are emotionally independent. A detached woman doesn't project her insecurities onto others or demand constant reassurance. Instead, she handles her emotions with grace and composure, making her a stable and appealing partner. When a woman detaches, she carries herself with dignity. She doesn't beg for attention or sympathy, and this earns her respect. Men are naturally drawn to women who command respect through their actions and attitudes rather than seeking it through victimhood or desperation. A detached woman doesn't have to shout or beg to be noticed. Her presence alone is enough to draw attention. This quiet confidence is magnetic because it reflects her self-assuredness and authenticity, qualities that men find incredibly appealing. A detached woman prioritizes her emotional and mental well-being by setting boundaries and being selective about who she allows into her life. This isn't selfish, it's a necessary form of self-care. Men respect this quality because it shows that she values herself and knows how to protect her peace. When a woman detaches, she doesn't give love as a transaction. She loves freely and openly, but doesn't expect someone else to complete her or reciprocate in a specific way. This unconditional approach is refreshing and appealing to men because it creates a safe and authentic emotional space. A detached woman carries herself with an air of mystery. She doesn't reveal everything at once or seek constant validation. This intrigue makes men want to know more about her, as her independence and composure spark curiosity and admiration. A detached woman is not indifferent or unfeeling. Instead, she has clarity about her values, priorities, and what she wants in life. This focus and decisiveness are attractive to men as it shows she is intentional and purposeful in her actions and relationships. She is clear about what matters most to her and doesn't allow distractions or unnecessary relationships to pull her away from her goals. Men are drawn to this level of focus and determination as it signals that she is grounded and has a strong sense of direction. A detached woman seeks depth and meaning in her relationships. She doesn't settle for surface level connections or casual flattery. Men appreciate this depth because it shows she is serious about building something real and lasting. Instead of being consumed by drama or chasing validation, a detached woman channels her energy into achieving her dreams. This focus and ambition make her highly attractive, as men admire a woman who knows what she wants and works diligently to achieve it. A woman who has a clear vision for her life and pursues it relentlessly inspires admiration. Men are drawn to this sense of purpose because it suggests she is a partner who can walk alongside them as an equal, pushing both to grow together. She doesn't look to others to define her self-worth. Instead, she relies on her internal sense of value and integrity. This independence makes her appealing because men find it refreshing to be with someone who isn't constantly seeking approval or reassurance. A detached woman is in tune with herself and trusts her instincts. She doesn't second guess her choices based on others' opinions. Men find this decisiveness and confidence appealing because it shows she is secure and self-aware, qualities that are vital in a strong partnership. A detached woman maintains a sense of calm and balance in her life by not becoming overly attached to outcomes or people. Her peace and composure are magnetic because men are naturally drawn to individuals who bring harmony rather than chaos into their lives. When a woman detaches, she communicates through her actions that she values herself. This self-respect is evident in how she carries herself, sets boundaries, and prioritizes her well-being. Men respect this because it sets the foundation for a relationship based on mutual admiration. Detachment empowers a woman to walk away from situations or people that don't honor her. She doesn't entertain disrespect or allow it to linger in her life. This decisiveness makes her stand out, as men are more likely to respect and value a woman who values herself. A detached woman doesn't beg or plead for others to act with integrity. Instead, she demonstrates through her behavior what she expects. Men are inspired by this unspoken standard as it encourages them to act with honesty and accountability. A detached woman gives love, time, and energy generously, but never at the expense of her own identity or well-being. This balance ensures she remains whole, which men find deeply attractive because it reflects strength and emotional maturity. A detached woman's composure and self-assuredness naturally set a higher standard. Men who are serious and of substance are drawn to her because she inspires them to grow and evolve in order to align with her values. She doesn't get caught up in mind games or manipulative tactics. Her ability to see through these behaviors and remain unaffected makes her incredibly appealing because it shows she values honesty and authenticity. A detached woman is not swayed by mere words or empty gestures. She pays attention to actions, and this demand for consistency sets her apart. Men find this quality attractive because it encourages them to show their intentions through genuine effort. By not clinging to superficial connections, a detached woman makes room for relationships that are built on mutual respect, understanding, and depth. Men are drawn to this because it allows for a partnership that feels authentic and significant. A detached woman's confidence and independence inspire those around her to be their true selves. She doesn't play roles or conform to societal expectations. And this authenticity is not only refreshing, but also deeply attractive to men seeking genuine connections. Instead of getting distracted by trivial matters or superficial relationships, a detached woman directs her energy toward her values, goals, and passions. This focus is magnetic because men admire a woman who knows her priorities and doesn't waste time on what doesn't serve her. A detached woman isn't influenced by societal expectations or the pressure to conform. She listens to her inner voice and makes choices that align with her personal happiness and growth. Men respect and admire this independence because it reflects strength and authenticity. Detachment doesn't mean isolating oneself. It means creating relationships that align with our values and purpose. Men are drawn to this approach because it fosters genuine connections rather than forced or superficial ones. A detached woman exudes calmness and emotional stability. Her grounded nature makes her a source of reassurance and peace, which men find incredibly attractive because it suggests she can handle life's challenges with grace. Rejection doesn't define her self-worth because she knows that every no is a step closer to the right yes. This fearless attitude is appealing because men admire a woman who is secure enough to handle rejection without losing confidence or dignity. A detached woman sees rejection not as a loss, but as an opportunity to redirect her energy towards something or someone better suited for her. This optimistic and forward-thinking perspective makes her resilient and attractive to men who value positivity and strength. Instead of trying to control every outcome, a detached woman trusts the process of life. She adapts to change and lets go of what doesn't serve her. Men are inspired by this ease and flexibility as it creates a sense of harmony in her presence. A detached woman doesn't let stress or drama rattle her. Her ability to stay composed and make rational decisions in challenging situations is a quality that men respect and find deeply attractive as it demonstrates maturity and resilience. A detached woman knows how to manage her emotions, avoid unnecessary conflicts, and handle relationships with wisdom. This level of emotional intelligence makes her stand out because men value a partner who's understanding, thoughtful, and emotionally stable. She doesn't try to fit into molds or imitate others. Instead, she embraces her unique qualities and celebrates her individuality. Men are drawn to this authenticity because it shows confidence and a strong sense of self. A detached woman doesn't view love as something scarce or something she must cling to. She knows there is an abundance of love in the world and trusts that the right relationship will come to her naturally. This mindset is attractive to men because it removes pressure and creates a relaxed, authentic connection. A detached woman doesn't constantly seek approval or try to prove her worth to others. Instead, she validates herself through her actions and inner confidence. Men admire this self-assuredness because it eliminates the need for external reassurance. Detachment allows a woman to engage in relationships because she wants to, not because she needs to. This strength is appealing because it signals that she is self-reliant and capable of being a partner rather than a dependent. A detached woman doesn't fear change because she knows how to let go of what no longer serves her. This adaptability makes her resilient and attractive as men value women who can navigate life's uncertainties with grace. A detached woman finds happiness within herself and doesn't place the burden of her joy on someone else. This independence makes her magnetic because men appreciate a partner who is already fulfilled and brings positivity to the relationship. Because a detached woman values her time and energy, she doesn't give it away carelessly. When she chooses to share her presence with someone, it feels meaningful and intentional. Men cherish this quality because it makes their relationship feel special and valued. A detached woman isn't cold or unapproachable. She's simply selective about who she allows into her life. This discernment is attractive because it shows she knows her worth and doesn't settle for less than what she deserves. She doesn't dwell on past mistakes, relationships, or regrets. Instead, she learns from them and moves forward. This ability to let go and focus on the present is inspiring to men because it shows maturity and emotional intelligence. By not clinging to preconceived notions or trying to control how others perceive her, a detached woman allows herself to be genuine. Men are drawn to this authenticity because it creates a foundation for honest and meaningful connections. A detached woman carries herself in a way that commands respect. While physical attraction may draw someone in initially, her self-assuredness, independence, and emotional strength make her someone men deeply admire and want to build a lasting connection with. A detached woman doesn't lose herself in a relationship. She keeps her individuality and continues pursuing her passions, dreams, and interests. Men are drawn to this because it shows that she is her own person and doesn't rely on the relationship to define her. Detachment adds a sense of unpredictability to a woman's demeanor, not in terms of being unreliable, but in being independent and full of surprises. This intrigue keeps relationships fresh and exciting, which men find highly attractive. A detached woman speaks her mind with honesty and precision. She doesn't play games or rely on manipulation to get a point across. Men appreciate this clarity because it fosters trust and understanding in the relationship. A detached woman can weather emotional storms without being overwhelmed. She doesn't let setbacks or heartbreak define her. Men admire this resilience because it shows strength and the ability to recover and move forward. Detachment allows a woman to focus on the present moment rather than obsessing over what the future holds. This mindfulness is attractive because it creates a sense of calm and joy in her interactions, making men feel comfortable and valued. A detached woman stands firm in her beliefs and values even when others try to sway her. This inner strength and conviction make her a leader in her own right, which men respect and find captivating. A detached woman doesn't let emotions control her during disagreements. Instead, she approaches conflicts calmly and rationally, seeking resolution rather than escalation. Men find this quality appealing because it demonstrates maturity and emotional intelligence. Detachment gives a woman an air of mystery and self-possession that naturally piques men's curiosity. Her confidence invites men to learn more about her and understand what makes her so composed and magnetic. She recognizes unhealthy patterns in relationships and steps away from them, rather than getting caught in cycles of toxicity. Men are drawn to this self-awareness because it shows that she values her well-being and will not settle for less than a healthy partnership. A detached woman knows how to maintain a balance between loving deeply and retaining her independence. She doesn't lose herself in love, but rather complements her partner while staying true to herself. Men admire this equilibrium because it creates a strong and fulfilling dynamic. A detached woman understands the importance of healthy boundaries and enforces them without hesitation. Men respect this because it shows she values herself and won't allow her limits to be crossed, fostering mutual respect in relationships. Detachment gives a woman the courage to decline opportunities, relationships, or requests that don't align with her values or priorities. Men find this decisiveness attractive because it reflects her clarity and strength of character. Her sense of value comes from within, not from external validation. Men admire this inner security because it means she doesn't seek constant approval, allowing for a healthier and more balanced relationship. Detachment contributes to a woman's unwavering confidence. She carries herself with assurance, which makes her magnetic to men who value a strong, self-assured partner. A detached woman knows how to love fully while maintaining her individuality. This balance of vulnerability and independence is appealing because it creates a partnership where both people thrive. Detachment helps a woman exude a natural, effortless charm. She doesn't try too hard to impress. Instead, she allows her authentic self to shine. Men are captivated by this authenticity because it feels genuine and refreshing. A detached woman doesn't let rejection shake her confidence. She understands that not everything is meant for her, and she moves on with grace. Men respect this resilience and admire her ability to keep her composure. A detached woman knows her worth and doesn't feel the need to compete with others for attention. Men are drawn to this because it shows that she is secure in herself and doesn't need external affirmation to feel valued. By focusing on the present and not becoming overly attached to outcomes, a detached woman finds joy in life's simple pleasures. Men are attracted to this gratitude and positivity because it creates a warm and uplifting presence. Through her independence, confidence, and emotional intelligence, a detached woman naturally encourages men to rise to their potential. She inspires them to grow and become their best selves, making her a source of motivation and admiration. A detached woman maintains her sense of self in relationships, avoiding the trap of codependency. She doesn't rely on her partner for emotional survival or validation, making her an emotionally balanced and stable individual. Men are attracted to this because it ensures a healthier and more equal relationship. Detachment gives a woman the clarity to recognize when a situation or relationship is toxic. She isn't afraid to walk away when necessary, which earns the respect of men who value emotional maturity and the courage to protect one's well-being. A detached woman understands her limits and doesn't stretch herself too thin. She knows when to say no or step back to maintain her emotional and mental health. This self-awareness is attractive because it demonstrates emotional intelligence and self-respect. A detached woman isn't concerned with impressing others or being something she's not. Her authenticity attracts men who value her for the person she truly is, creating deeper and more meaningful connections based on mutual respect and genuine admiration. Because she is emotionally balanced and free from unnecessary attachments. A detached woman can make decisions from a place of logic, reason, and clarity. This decisiveness makes her an admirable figure, as men value her ability to take control and navigate challenges effectively. A detached woman is confident enough in herself to take risks, whether it's in love, career, or personal growth. This fearlessness is attractive because it shows that she trusts herself and is willing to embrace life's challenges with courage and determination. By not becoming overly attached to specific outcomes or people, a detached woman keeps her emotions in check. This emotional clarity allows her to make sound decisions and communicate more effectively, qualities that men find deeply appealing in a partner. A detached woman is keenly aware of when someone is trying to manipulate or deceive her. She won't tolerate such behavior and will stand firm in her boundaries. Men admire this strength and integrity because it sets a standard for honesty and respect in any relationship. Rather than reacting impulsively to situations or conflicts, a detached woman takes a step back to process her emotions. This ability to respond thoughtfully rather than react emotionally is attractive because it reflects maturity and control. Detachment helps a woman cultivate emotional independence, meaning she isn't reliant on others for happiness or sense of fulfillment. This independence is compelling to men because it suggests that she is stable, balanced, and capable of thriving on her own, making her an ideal partner. A detached woman is able to enter and maintain relationships from a place of stability and independence, which lays the foundation for healthy, balanced partnership. Men are attracted to this because it creates a lasting connection built on mutual respect, trust, and emotional maturity. Detachment allows a woman to be unaffected by the opinions and judgments of others. She stays true to her beliefs and values regardless of what others might say. Men admire this strength because it shows that she is not easily swayed and is confident in her choices. When life becomes chaotic, a detached woman remains calm and composed. Her ability to maintain inner peace and manage external stressors makes her an attractive presence. Men are drawn to this calming energy because it makes them feel safe and secure. Detachment helps a woman let go of past hurts and forgive others without holding grudges. Her ability to forgive and move forward without lingering emotional baggage makes her emotionally free, which is a quality that men respect and admire. A detached woman is deeply aware of her thoughts, feelings, and actions. This self-awareness helps her grow as an individual and navigate relationships more effectively. Men appreciate this because it indicates emotional maturity and a commitment to personal growth. A detached woman is comfortable with her own company and does not need to be in a relationship to feel fulfilled. This self-sufficiency is highly attractive to men because it shows that she values her independence and is not dependent on anyone for her happiness. By maintaining emotional distance when necessary, a detached woman ensures that her emotions don't control her decisions. This emotional balance is alluring because it shows that she is able to stay calm and collected even in challenging situations. Because of her detached nature, a woman brings emotional stability into any relationship. Men who seek stability and security are naturally drawn to this trait as it creates an environment where they can feel safe and supported. Through her example, a detached woman encourages the people around her, including men, to become more self-reliant, emotionally mature, and independent. This inspiration to improve oneself makes her a powerful influence in any relationship. Ultimately, detachment provides a woman with the freedom to live authentically, pursue her passions, and create the life she desires. This sense of freedom is contagious and inspires men to embrace their own independence and personal growth, fostering a partnership built on mutual respect and shared values. I explored how detachment can be a powerful and attractive trait for women. It not only helps in fostering healthy relationships, but also encourages personal growth, emotional stability, and independence.